Hi, it's Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Monday, July 17th, 2023. The address we're inspecting today is 15782 Northwest Hackney Drive, Portland, Oregon, 97229. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the side yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it should be noted some sewer pipes made out of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and orange may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of cast iron ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe, all appropriate for the use of customers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offset, separations, tree roots, valleys, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet the specifications. Here we go. We are in 3-inch ABS plastic drain piping. We are running some water from the half bathroom sink to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. Pipe shows no recent signs of blockage or backup. It looks like the direction of the pipe runs pretty much straight ahead to the street in front of the house. Pipe is a little flat through there, but it looks like to be hanging or maybe even starting to pick back up in pitch. So there's an area of marginal pitch. It wouldn't be a bad idea to have a sewer scope. I recommend having a sewer scope every 3 years or so, keeping an eye on that area, and then of course repair if conditions ever worsen. About 42 feet, we're going to start diving straight down into the ground. We're going to transition here, so we'll call it 52 feet to the transition. This signifies transitioning pipe size, so we're going from 3-inch pipe into 4-inch pipe. Signifies transitioning pipe materials, we're going from ABS plastic into PVC plastic. And then lastly, we're transitioning into a branch off the city lateral piping. And even though we enter into city lateral piping here, technically all of this would be buyer-owner responsibility throughout the entire length, start to finish. And again, it doesn't look like we have a water belly, but it's kind of slow through here. We have a couple of areas where, it's just got a little bit of a marginal pitch. It looks like things are still making their way through. And we'll run some tests on it on the pullback with the water off. We want to see how that area drains. But it doesn't appear to be causing any issues in just a couple of areas of marginal pitch. So again, I'd recommend having a sewer scope every 3 years or so, just keeping an eye on things, and then of course repair is needed. Any of the areas where it's a little bit flat, then it just turns and picks back up again, and away you go. But there are a couple areas where it's just a little bit flat. Lateral, we'll call it 84 feet to the city lateral. We're going to turn off the water and the microphone, drain everything out, and look at the pipe one more time in reverse. And again, we're looking to drain everything out of the pipe, and we want to see how those areas of kind of marginal pitch, how they react with the water off. The pipe doesn't appear to be causing any issues right now, so it looks like, or it appears that the sewer pipe is doing what we need to do and would pass inspection. But again, we're going to run a test on it on the pullback. So at this point, we'd recommend having a sewer scope every 2 to 3 years, keeping an eye on things, and then of course repair and or replace as needed by a licensed technician if conditions ever worsen.